To any decent person with a heart and a soul, the Harkonnens will appear to be, evil.
I really want to talk about exploring becoming the Harkonnens, because as avid book readers at Nerdist, we spent a long time dissecting this book written in 1965. We usually see with villains that there are shades of gray, but it feels like the Harkonnens are evil. Do you agree or disagree?
I mean, when it comes to good and evil, we have little different ideas about it, because I don't believe in evil people. I don't believe in good guys and bad guys, but I believe that people do evil things, and I know people who are without compassion. But if you see, he had definitely read The Prince by Machiavelli when he wrote this. And in Renaissance Italy, when that was written, people like the Harkonnens, that were all the princes, all the kings. They behaved like Henry VIII in England. He behaved like the Harkonnens. That was how you behaved to survive in that environment. And of course, it was evil to chop off the heads of two of your wives. That was not nice to do, but it made him a ruthless person. And ruthless persons we have in the world today, but they're better disguised. So we have to be more aware to see which people in the world today are really hurting other people, and by what means.
Right. I agree. I think it's all a perception of, in this case, of the viewer, of the audience member who's watching. And obviously, to any decent person with a heart and a soul, the Harkonnens will appear to be, evil. Yeah. But I think if you ask an evil person if they're evil, they're going to say no, because they believe that they are, their intentions are correct and valid, and they're in the pursuit of justice as far as they're concerned. But it's a perception. I think absolutely. My answer would be absolutely the Harkonnens are pure evil. And oddly enough, we see people that we could, relate to these characters that are actually living here, during our times. So this is not far-fetched. This mentality of evil, and as far as I'm concerned, exists.
To wrap things up, I'd really love to hear, talking about perspective, what was it like on the first day on set compared to your last day on set? How was that?
Ooh. My first day was much more intimate. And my first day, really, I was a student. I was sitting there and I was watching Stellan perform, which was amazing and surreal to me for a lot of different reasons, for professional reasons and personal reasons. And then my last day was much bigger. It was a really big set. I was outside, wasn't required to really deliver any lines. It was all a physical scene. So kind of the pressure was off by then. The anxiety was gone by then.
My first day was also, I was in makeup for 8 hours and had time to think of everything that could go wrong. And then dragging myself through the set and wondering, I hope I'm not will have to pee or poop. And so there was a lot of anxiety, and also see if it's going to work. And I was nervous. I'm always nervous when I start filming. I'm nervous when I finish a film too. I'm always nervous. Yeah. but then the last day was a day of enormous relief. For the last day, I took off this suit for the last time. I thought, at least. We'll see if there's a sequel.
Right.
Thank you. That is my time. Loved talking to you both. Have a good one.
Thank you. Take care.